My name is Bri Maroukis, and this is my summer story. I'm a senior on the University of Michigan Women's Swimming and Diving team. I'm also a pre-med major, and am working to become Dr. Bri Maroukis someday. That's what took me to Nicaragua this summer. Nicaragua is about the size of Alabama in southern Central America, and during the rainy season when I was there, it is green and lush. Volcanoes dot the countryside, and the people are just as warm and friendly. But Nicaragua is also a poor country, and access to health care, while free, is hampered by poor transportation and lack of resources. I went down to Nicaragua with a group of 15 fellow pre-med students for 8 days this summer. We put on 4 clinics during that time to serve the underserved. We set up our clinics in rural areas outside of León and Granada, often in churches or schools. When we arrived in the mornings to set up, lines would already be forming to get our help. We are far from doctors, but we could talk to the patients and suggest a diagnosis to one of the 2 doctors we worked with. Many of the illnesses we encountered were parasites caused by dirty drinking water, contaminated food, and poor hygiene. We also treated older people with high blood pressure and kids with asthma. Many of the people we saw had multiple problems. Working with a translator, we were able to speak with the patients, learn their histories, and begin to understand what was ailing them. It was so rewarding to be able to help someone who was ailing. Treating the kids was moving. We got them to trust us, and they got the medicine or care they needed to begin feeling better. My group treated hundreds of people during our clinic days. It really struck me that they were so thankful. You could see it in their eyes. They were the ones struggling, waiting in lines, and yet they were so grateful. We were the last line of defense, their last hope. If only they knew how grateful we were to travel down there and help them out. When we weren't working, we got to explore Nicaragua and learn about life there. We ate food with the locals, visited their beaches, and ziplined through a coffee plantation, which, by the way, was next to a volcano. I learned a lot that will be helpful as I pursue my goal to become a doctor. Working with the patients was rewarding and enriching. Traveling to an exotic country came with many breathtaking moments. And even if I don't go back to Nicaragua, I'll go somewhere else across the world and try to help. After all, I'm a Michigan diver, and I'm not afraid to jump in.